Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me.
Sorry about that.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Gotta love that intro. Alright, just give me a sec while I try to get stuff situated. Alright. Controller. Plug it in. Here we go. Our first stream
Of 2026. Here we go. Oh man, 38 weeks. Not bad.
This is like the 6th stream of Darkest Dungeon. We're not doing too bad. Pop notifications. Oh boy.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Yeah. I think we already did the weapon upgrade, did we? Yes, we did. Okay. Now, I guess I'll spend some money upgrading our men. Maybe one more upgrade. There we go. Pretty sure we already set people up and okay, alright.
Now the real question is, what are we gonna do today? What is the goal that I want to set out? Not really that good. Stress if has Crimson Curse. I mean, Tome of Healing. Don't we already have that? Or do we have something similar? We have something similar. That would not be a bad one to go for. Virtue, minus stress, death blow. Don't know about that one. We want to try to go back into the Baron. The only unfortunate thing is I know I'm probably going to lose somebody.
Because if we go back here... Where am I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we... Every time we go in there, someone just dies because of the freaking Chevaliers. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna level people up and try to figure things out. Goal. Get rid of that. Alright. So I'm guessing we're probably just gonna do this so I can get deeds. Don't really care about the tome, but it's still worth it. So let's figure this out. Who do we want to send in? Wouldn't mind sending in Sans. He needs to level up. He's like one of the only people that haven't died yet. But yeah, Jed died. Did Marcus die? No, he's still alive because he just doesn't freaking crit when I want him to. Alright, we'll send... We'll have him go. Followed by by you, and then who's gonna be the healer? I guess she can be the healer. Change that real quick. For all that is good. Should be decent. I just want to level people up and get some more money before we go into the courtyard. Because I really do want to try to kill this Baron, but we keep losing someone every time we go in there. But I gotta be willing to, like, lose somebody, or, like, people. Because I'm just not good with it, but I still want to go through it. This is the Fanatic. We only have one with the curse, so it shouldn't be too bad. Lead skill chance, probably good. I'll probably go with that. And then we'll have the Houndmaster be like the damage dealer. Do we want this? Well, we do want that, so we're not. Okay, so we're just gonna make him be the damage dealer then. Then well, we're doing this. Then what else do we want? Do we want more crit and speed for Sand? I guess. We don't really have much for Crusaders that is worth having on them. Maybe the stun chance, but I think our stun chance is already pretty good. Alright, so got him. He's done. He has more bleed. We should be scouting out a lot, so we should be fine. I think we can manage this. It's a medium dungeon. We'll be able to fight a boss after this if we want to, after killing the Baron. Should be fine. We should get a lot of loot. I guess we'll bring one just for Sand so he doesn't like die. Because there's always a chance we'll get more. So it should be fine. Hello, boss in your Hopper. Is that how you pronounce your name?
To prosecute our war against the Swine,
of course he's wasting.
First
Okay.
scout their squalid homes.
But hello, welcome to the stream. Alright. Oh my goodness, a secret room right off the bat. Just call me a boss, it's shorter. Okay, boss. Alright, boss. Alright. We're going straight for that secret room. I want that secret room. I got very lucky with that. Hopefully this fight isn't too much of a pain. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully we can do some good damage. But nah, the ideal of this team is Houndmaster as his trinkets. It's gonna help us, and then the Fanatic is gonna help us do damage. So let's go for backline. I just found the secret room. Nice. Yeah, I got very lucky with that secret room. I've been actually getting really good with secret rooms. A lot more than what I usually get, which is surprising for me. Who do I want to hit first? They are surprised, so really try to kill them. 5 damage. Please hit. Okay, there we go. That's a kill. Gave me a trinket called Desmond's Head. Yeah, that's a really good one for when you have like damage, because I'm pretty sure I'm using it. It's a really good one. Plus 25% damage. It lowers health and more stress, but it's actually one of my more favorite ones. But yeah. I always found it funny that you can just give Desmus his head when he's still alive, because to me it's just funny. Unfortunately, he's dead. He died in my playthrough so far. Which is sad, because I want to keep him alive. Do we... let's get a kill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I gotta love it. Oh, nice, yeah. Honestly, I do love this game. It is very difficult as you progress. I used to have this on PlayStation.
Give them no quarter.
I used to have this on PlayStation, and I played this so much, but I've never actually beat the game. So I've never, like, finished the last one. Oh, you bought the bundle for $35. Nice, nice. I think I bought each game separately, but I bought, like, Darkest Dungeon for, like, $10 for the entire, like, DLCs and game on PC. I'm pretty sure I bought the game full. Yeah, okay. For a second there, I got surprised. I'm like, oh, another secret room? But you can't do that. This game is lying to me.
The way is
Good
lit.
thing we got the key, though.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
No, I played the second game. It is a lot different to the first game, I'll tell you that. And I tried playing the second game, and I plan on playing the second game right after I'm done finishing my first playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. By far, my favorite class is Jester.
Gold,
Yeah,
trinkets and
I don't know.
baubles.
For me, I'm not that
Paid
big of a
for
fan
in
with
blood.
Jester. But that's probably because I'm just not good with using him. Like, he can be really good. I've seen people make Jester into, like, insanely strong, and he can do a lot of good things. But it's just... I have trouble using him. I don't know why. I'm just not used to playing Jester. We gotta explore 90%. So we're probably not gonna go... We're just gonna turn to the left, and we're just gonna ignore that room that has a battle. This one, we're gonna ignore that one and just go there. We don't need to do this, so we're not going to. But yeah, Jester is a good one. Everyone has a class that they find difficult. For me, it's the Man-at-Arms. I do have my problem with Man-at-Arms, but I mainly just use him as a face tank because he can, like... I love his retribution because he will always just get, like, an easy hit, and those can crit. So, that's how I use him. I usually just have him guard someone and just constantly retribution. But I can understand having problems with them. Everybody has problems. I do agree with that. Everyone has a class that they're just not good at. And with me, that's just Jester. I will say one class that is growing on me is the Shield Breaker. Because the first time I played Shield Breaker, I did not like her whatsoever. But as I play through this game, she's been growing on me. I want to kill him first, though. Because he can run away, and I want that game. What are those enemies? These lovely enemies are from the Crimson Court DLC. And they can give you a status known as the Crimson Curse. This is basically the whole point of the DLC. And it has its own, like, benefits, but it also has drawbacks. Right now, he's getting, like, he has less resist and less health, but he's quicker. But if I had any blood on me, I could give him that, and he could, like, do more damage. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword type of deal, where the Crimson Curse can be a buff, and it can also be a debuff, depending on the situation. But these enemies are from that DLC. And the main problem with them is that they can give characters the Crimson Curse depending on which attack they use. Okay, this one's not gonna give me a Crimson Curse. Just gonna be bleed, and it's annoying. I'm gonna kill you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
But usually you don't meet these enemies in regular gameplay, and if you don't play the DLC, then you never have to worry with them. But because I went into the courtyard where the DLC starts, and I haven't killed the boss there yet, they have a chance of being a random encounter that I get. Ooh, yeah, that, and she didn't get the Crimson Curse. That is surprising, but she's taken a lot of bleed. I didn't activate that DLC. It says it's hard. Yes, it's very hard. It is super hard. And I will say, like everybody else, do not do the Crimson Court for your first playthrough. This is technically my first playthrough, but I'm still doing it regardless because I want to make it entertaining. So, I've been struggling with the DLC because I'm just not used to it. But yeah, there's reasons why people say to not use the Crimson Court for your first DLC. Or if you do use it, wait until you beat the game and then start going through the DLC. But because I never really played the DLC and I wanted to make the streams entertaining, I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna play through it and see what happens. And it has been kicking my ass. I've lost so many characters so far because of the Crimson DLC. It is not going well for me. But honestly, I'm having fun because I've never played this game like this. Please, okay, she's dead. That's good. But no, I think, yeah, it's a good thing to just play the game normally, get a feel of everything, because this game is very hard. And then maybe for your second playthrough, if you decide to keep playing this game, try going through the DLCs and just having fun with them. That's what I would recommend. But yeah, I saw there was a mod for character.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The game. Yeah, there's a lot of mods for this game. There's a lot of cool new character mods. There's even palette swaps so you can change how the characters look. I just wanted to play the game vanilla wise without any mods for the first playthrough. If I ever decide to play this game again, then I would probably do mods, because some of the mods do look incredibly well. But the problem with some of the mods is some of the characters can be significantly overpowered. So it kind of breaks the game a little bit depending on how you want to play it. That's again why I decided not to do any mods for this playthrough, because I wanted to have the authentic Darkest Dungeon playthrough, because again, I've never beaten the game. So I want to beat the game first and then probably play the second game and then come back here and do maybe mods if people like watching that. But yeah, so some of those mods, I gotta give it credit for some of the mod creators. They do make some really good mods here. Why is the second guy whipping himself? So the whole point of the fanatic is he's like the stereotypical absolutionist. So he whips himself to get into a frenzy, and that's kind of part of his character. But his character is all about doing bleed damage to the enemies, and he's just the stereotypical a religious fanatic that whips himself and stuff like that. So I think it's just a character design for him, which I kind of enjoy because it's kind of cool to look at. But yeah, his whole point is just to bleed enemies, and when he's low on health, he can heal himself as well as others. So he's more of the flagellist. Oh my goodness, that's the name. But yeah, he's basically a masochist. That's how you should see him. But it's to the point where you want him to get hit, because I can't use that ability
unless his health is below 40%. But basically what that does is cause a bleed on an enemy, and he heals for 41% of his health. So he's like, the more damage he takes, the better he can do, basically.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I was kind of put off with his character for a bit because I didn't understand how to play his character. But once I knew how to play his character, I'm like, oh, this guy's pretty good. Heirloom chest. We're probably not going to get much. Before I'm learning way more of this game thanks to you. Yeah, I appreciate it. But if you want to learn more about this game, I would recommend looking up some like character tutorials and stuff like that if you like are struggling with a character, because I'm by no means very knowledgeable about this game, because again, I did play this game like
Wealth beyond measure,
so much when I had it on PlayStation, but I've never beat the game, so my knowledge about this game is kind of limited in that factor. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, there's a lot more better people to watch if you really want to learn this game. But I do appreciate you being in the stream, and I'll do what I can to show a lot about this game, because this game is really good. I do love this game. It's one of my by far favorite games, and literally has my favorite narrator because I love the Ancestor. He just sounds so good to me that he's basically my favorite part about this game. Especially when you're like in the middle. I heard they make a third game with a boss that's a dragon. Ooh. I don't think I've seen that, or I don't know much about that. I would have to do some research on that, but I think that'd be interesting. They do make such great games. It's totally worth it. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so many portraits, I have no idea where to put them. Oh my goodness, I'm not giving... Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. There he goes. Use the blood on him, give him a buff. And because I did that, he... See, here's what happened with that. I gave him blood, but he's not craving blood, so it just gave him like a +7 dodge and +4 speed. But if he was like wanting blood, like this would change to a different symbol because he would be craving blood. Then if I gave him the blood, then he would have had like a significant damage boost. So he would have been significantly buffed if I waited till he was craving blood. But because I wanted to make room, I decided to just give him blood for that simple round buff, which isn't bad. I'm gonna camp right now to make some room.
Huddled together.
But okay, here we go.
Furtive
How
and
much?
vulnerable.
We do have a lot of food,
Rats in a
but
maze.
we don't need too much. So depending on the dungeon, there's small, medium, and large, or long dungeons. And basically that just means how many like fire camps you have in that dungeon. Since this is a medium dungeon, we only get one, so we get to camp out once in this dungeon, which is actually pretty good because you can do campsite buffs that are like significantly strong, and they can really help us out. So like this, I can de-stress the Crusader, and this prevents us from getting ambushed by any creatures, which probably not going to use his, because actually that might be the only one we have. Yeah, we're going to do that because I don't want to get ambushed, because you can get ambushed if you're camping in the dungeon, and basically that means you're fighting enemies with like no torch and your group is surprised, so they shuffle, which shuffling is by far like the worst thing to happen to you. So it's always good to like make sure you don't get ambushed. And usually you can have like someone that has like a good skill to prevent ambush. Alright, time for another one. I wanna get her self only. Oh man, all of this is self only. I wanna de-stress her. What else? No. No. This is good. What else can we do? I guess old companions, that'd be good. Less stress. There we go.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
How does stress work? Oh, okay. So stress works differently than the second game. What happens is once you hit 100 stress, because you see that underneath the health bar, what happens with stress is if you get to 100, your character's resolve is checked. So basically, the stress of being in the dungeon basically is such a major impact on the character that they can either get a virtue, which is basically a significant buff to the character because of the stress, or they can take a massive like madness hit, which they can become like masochistic, they can become irrational, they can become paranoid, and what those do is your character will start doing actions outside of your own control, which on itself is really bad. But another thing is, like, they can do like random stuff, like they can hit other people in the party, they can like shuffle themselves, they can pass their turn, and you don't want that. That is terrible. But there's always a chance they can get like a good virtue, which basically buffs them and buffs the entire party. And it's basically like Stalwart or Final Stand, and they get like Courageous because they're stressed, but they rise above it. And the main problem, so the only 2 points of stress that you need to take care about is 100 and 200. Basically what happens is once you get to 200 stress, your character will be so stressed out that they have a heart attack. And basically what a heart attack is regardless of how much HP that character has, they will be instantly taken to 0 health and on death's door. And the stress will go back down to like 180 or 150. And then if they get a heart attack again after having the first one, then they will just instantly die. So it's a good idea to like manage stress levels. And the good thing is your favorite class, the Jester, is probably one of the best when it comes to stress heals, because he can basically just stress heal the whole party, and he's like really good at managing that. But
laden with loot are often low on
yeah,
supplies.
having a character have a heart attack and then them being at death's door, and then like having an enemy just either hit them or they go into another heart attack, it's just, you gotta manage the stress. But that's how stress works.
Such a
And that
terrible
does
assault
not help.
cannot be left unanswered.
Oh man, that hurts. And you can get stressed a lot of things. Like this madman, he constantly gives us stress. But also if an enemy crits one of your party members, like that's another like major crit, well, stress inducing for the party, and that can like really screw you up. Because I just got hit by a crit, and my Vestal took like 16 stress, and if you keep getting like crit and stuff like that, it's not gonna be fun. Oh, she's stunned. That sucks. But that's how stress works in this game. It does work differently in the second game, but for this game, it does work in certain ways.
Slowly, gently. This
So,
is how a life is taken.
I would say if your character has less than 100 stress, then you don't have to worry about it too much. But as soon as they go over 100, that's when you gotta like worry, because that's like a few bad turns and they can like get a heart attack, and that's not good. That's why most of the time I target like certain enemies. Like I targeted the madman first. Ooh, see? He gets 11 stress, and that also stresses out the party because the enemy like crits somebody. They don't like that. But stress is stress is mainly an issue when like you're almost at a heart attack, or virtue chance, which the Vestal is almost at 100, so she might have a virtue chance roll during this dungeon, and you get to see like what happens when that happens. Ooh, crit, that's good. But the game's very generous when it comes to stress heals,
Push on to the
because
task's end.
one thing that happens is if you're another like semi way to like limit stress is each time you kill an enemy with a hero, they take like less stress because hey, they kill an enemy. That's like something to be happy about. But also when your character crits an enemy, they also like take less stress, or they get stressed healed because of that. So there's like miniature things that you can do to manage stress. Of course man, oh no. Totally didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, that's just how that goes. But that's how stress works in the game. It's like a secondary health bar, and if it reaches all the way, then you can easily lose a lot of your heroes. So, what this team is, I'm focusing on doing a lot of damage. Yeah. Basically, how I play this game is I focus on, like, killing enemies, because enemies can't, you know, hit you if they're dead. So I focus on trying to get guaranteed kills, because then that takes the enemy out of the rotation. But yeah, give it a few, like, play the game a bit, you'll get the hang of a few things. Like that's a trap, and basically each hero has like a different chance to like disarm traps. So it's good to like stop before the trap and just look at your party and see which ones have like the best like chance of doing that. And that's also a stress heal. So if you have like someone like the Vestal and she has like a 90% chance of getting the trap to disarm, I would use her instantly because I want to get that stress heal. But if you fail that, then that's also like a stress hit, and that's not good. But
The light, the promise of
it's
safety.
all about risk and assessments. You're basically taking a risk every time you go into the dungeon. You can either make it big, or you can just get absolutely screwed over like I've done. Because right here, see, the Flagellus has a 50%, the Crusader has a 60%, but the Houndsmaster has a 90%. So, and then Vestal has 85. I'm gonna use the Vestal because I want to try to get that stress heal. Disarm, -8 stress. There we go. Oh man, he's craving blood. I just gave you blood. Oh, whatever. Do we want blood? I kind of do want blood, but nah, we're not dealing with them. But yeah, because I have the DLC, this thing pulsating between the Vestal and Houndsmaster, that's from the DLC, and because the infestation is high, we're seeing that a lot more in these dungeons that they normally don't go into. Alright, is it worth it to stay? I kind of want to do that fight to try to get more stuff, so I'm going to remain, and I'm going for that fight. Because we do have a lot of loot, but I have like room that I want to make full on. And we got a surprise, that's good, that's good. But some people like doing the stun, because stuns are also really strong in this game. Like I can stun the Swine Reaver, but he can also resist, which just happened, and that's why I don't like using things like that, but they are usable. I go for crits like that. Ooh, gotta love it. Now I don't have to worry about that enemy because he's dead. Same with this guy. Please bleed. Yes. So like that, I just killed like 2 enemies, and now I don't have to worry about them. And yeah, unforeseen, unforgiving. Again. Oh my goodness. Ooh, resisted that. He has a 40% chance. I have 120% chance. Okay, so this should bleed. There we go. My favorite thing is doing dot damage because when you're fighting like enemies that have like high prot, see the Swine Reaver, he has 33% prot resist. So if I hit him for like 10 damage, he's only gonna take like 7, 6. But the difference is dot damage like bleed and poison. That does flat damage regardless of the prot. So it's always good to like always have dot or damage over time for enemies that have high prot resist. And I'm going to do a stress heal her because he's dead next round because he is taking more bleed damage, but I guess I can just whack him. Oh, there we go. We got blood.
This expedition at least promises success.
You know what? Screw it. We're going to take this room battle. It could be a good curio. We don't know. And it's another battle, so of course I'm going to take it for that extra loot. But we didn't get a surprise. Okay. The main thing with the Swine spawn, this guy, is he can... I'm sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. He's just barking. But the Swine spawn, his thing is he gives diseases to everybody, so I either have to pick him or him. I'm fine with diseases since I'm almost done. I'm going to go for the stress dealer, which is this guy. Alright. Do we want a chance of stun? I have not been getting lucky with these stuns. There we go. That's a good stun. Ooh, he marked. That's not good. Of course he marks. Yeah, every time you get crit, just the stress, my goodness. I'm still focusing on those two because I want them dead. Okay, well, I'm gonna Judgment. That heals the Vestal and it also does damage, so I always like using that every chance I get. I'm going for him. Of course he dodges. Yeah, the art style of this game is actually really good. I do like it, and I have to say, again, with the mods, they make really good characters with, like, that fit in the design of the game. Like, sometimes you can be all like, wow, I can't believe this isn't in the game in this mod because of how good they look. But they do, the second game enhances the art style because one of my favorite things about the second game is the art is like completely animated. Like you see these, oh boy, yeah, he's craving blood. But you see how, like, when you attack, it's like a still frame, but it's, like, very impactful. But in the second game, like, they switch between, like, different stances depending on which attack you're hovering. And, like, they literally go, like, full-on animating, which I love. Because it looks so good. That's one of the things I like about the second game. Because just seeing, like, the characters doing different stances for each attack just really gets me into the game, because it's like they didn't have to do that, but it just makes the game so much better.
A momentary abatement.
Crit heal, gotta love it. Alright, we're going with, well, we have dog treats, might as well do it. Yeah, crit him, yeah,
Annihilated.
But yeah, the way they went with the art style, I have to say I do love that art style. It does look good. Which is always a problem with me, because some games have, like, distinct art styles that really throws me off and I don't want to play them. But Darkest Dungeon, like, I look at that art style and I'm like, nice, it looks good.
Dizzying fall.
Alright, do we do this? Do we want to risk this, boss? I mean, we could risk it. of Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter does have a cool art style. Oh, here we go. Here's that virtue check. And he's masochistic. Unfortunate.
Those who covet injury find it in no short
So
supply.
what happened there was Cosmic San, one of my friends who I put in the game, he just became masochistic. So basically what that would do is he would purposely, there's a chance he would like not do an attack and just pass his turn in hopes that someone hits him. Or if he was in the back line, he would like sometimes like force his way to the front because he wants to get hit. Or he has a chance of hitting himself. So that's why you don't like having, like, this is bad, but it's not terrible. It's usually the heart attacks that gets you.
The twisting tunnels seem a little
But
less
that means we got to spend money to
possible.
lessen his stress. But there we go. We got some deeds. We got this. We got a good amount of money thanks to that secret room. But yeah, I always keep keys for the secret room because you can get like those items that are just so good. Ooh, we got traits. Oh, that's a good one. Chance to turn any miss into hit. Healing skills, not great, but could be worse. Don't know about you. Don't know about that. I mean, you bleed. You're not gonna be bleeding skeletons, my guy. Stress when idled in town for a week. Ooh, that's not good. So it's basically he's taking like 10 stress every week if he's not doing anything. That is not good.
Tonight,
Ooh.
the fools make merry.
Well then, I'm not using the
they
Jester
die
because I want
laughing.
that resolve level. So we're not taking Jester because I want him to level up. I'm sorry, boss. I know you want to see Jester because he's your favorite character, but I want to level him up, so I'm not going to be using him so he can level up to level 3. So another thing that makes this game different is the quirk system. Basically, every time you go into the dungeon, your characters can get like special traits that like gives them bonuses for certain actions, but they can also get debuffs. So for Jester, because he has the fading quirk, he flat out takes like -2 speed and -5 dodge. You named him Jestro. I understand that wordplay, nice. And then he also has Legophobia, which he gets more stress if torches is below, which for me isn't a problem because I always keep my torch high. So this one, you can get traits that are basically useless, or you can get negative traits that are just, you know what? I can work around it. I don't need them, but fading is not good. I don't like having them fading. But also you can get like quirks like +5 virtue chance, so they're more likely to not like hate themselves if they get stressed. And you can get like really good quirks. I just got a good quirk with somebody, faded, and this one is by far one of the best ones because it has a chance to turn any miss that she has into a hit. So let's say I'm like I judgment an enemy, but I technically miss. But with this, there's a chance that that turns into a hit. So I'm probably going to max that out. I'm probably going to lock that in for the Vestal because that's such a good quirk. The problem is it's very expensive to lock them in, but you don't have to worry about, it's not a high chance, but it's always a good chance. So I'm taking that instantly. So the problem with that is, like, these are very expensive to lock in, but you can also get rid of bad quirks, and that's more like feasible. But if something's like locked in, like faded, like for this guy, it's a lot more to get rid of because it's locked in. Like this one, that's 1,000, but for the one that we just saw, the faded, that's like 3,000. So if they lock in like a bad trait, that can really go through your money. And then, you know what? Yeah, let's have Sans. Yeah, one of the things you need to one things that's good is every time you have like a broken character like Sans right now, it has that symbol where it shows that he's stressed out. So I always go and I help them get stressed down immediately, because you can't send them back out if they're stressed. You know what? How about this? You want to be the new gesture for my game, boss? Because I haven't named the jester yet, and I've usually been waiting for either people to join my stream or to name them. So, all right, here we go. Boss. In. Trying to make sure I spell your name correctly. That would not be good. There you go. You're our only jester, and you have the Crimson Curse. But we're not gonna use you this week. I'll use you next week. But this week I want to have you level up, so that's why we're not gonna be using you. But there we go, boss, the jester, and you're the only jester I have, because I want to have at least one character of each class. So I had that jester, and I'm like, okay. But we'll use you next week. We're just gonna let you rest this week so you can get like the skill. Look at you down there, just chillaxing, playing your loot. I see you. All right. Also, one of the biggest things I need to tell you for this is each time you go through a dungeon, always make sure to unequip all your trinkets. So always make sure to like unequip them after each dungeon run, because there's a chance that you can always lose these trinkets if they have them over the week. So there's always a chance that, like, for some reason or another, they lose a trinket. So it's always good to make sure that you always do this every time you come in. And it doesn't matter if you already have someone doing stuff, as long as you do it before you embark. Because he had trinkets, I had... So it's always a good idea to get rid of all the trinkets first before you do anything, because again, you can lose... There's always a chance you'll lose these good trinkets if you just leave them on your characters. So always come to the inventory and unequip every time. That is like, that will save you so much heartache in the long run. So do we want to... It's like a... Ooh. But I want to level up the guild and such. But we don't have... Well, I'm probably going to save these. Okay. Alright. Do I kill the boss or do I try to kill the Baron? I kind of want to try to kill the Baron. That's the Swine King. I already have that, so that's fine. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not gonna like this. Not gonna like this, but we gotta go. We gotta do it. I hate this. I hate that I have to do this. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We gotta believe. We gotta believe. Ah, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. But we gotta kill the Baron. I want that Baron dead. Yeah, we're not taking that because there's no chance. Healing. I need you to dodge. Because otherwise you're just going to die. Where is one? Virtue chance, speed, speed. Oh my goodness, we're probably gonna lose somebody because I'm not good with this DLC. So one of these is probably going to die. What do I want to put her with? Okay, the max HP though, fine. I don't like it, but I gotta go with it. Okay, we're going with Desmus Head. And I'm having you go first. You got a crit, Marcus. Marcus is another friend of mine. And I need you to have higher blight chance. And then Reynold is just going to be a full-on damage sponge, hopefully. Where is my boots? There's my boots. I love my boots. He's always gonna go last though, which is unfortunate. Damage versus human? I don't think they're human. Stun chance. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, his dodge is... Okay, we're gonna take that, because I want him to stun people. Protection. Alright, we gotta hope for the best. There's a chance we're gonna lose someone, though. I don't think I can level up the skills, though. The skills are low level, because I can't upgrade it. I don't have enough. Screw it, screw it. I want to level up the skills, because I don't want to lose them. And another thing is, you can trade heirlooms for, like, other heirlooms. So because I need, like, more heirlooms or more things, I'm literally just gonna spend these to try to get more of these, because I want to try to level up certain items or the skill thing. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So we're gonna here. I don't care too much about losing deeds. It's a downside, but hopefully with this, can I finally upgrade the skills? No. But I only need... Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I want to level up the skills because that's what they need, but I can't do it. I kind of want to save them for the Baron. That's the thing. Oh man. Alright, we're not killing the Baron. I want to kill the Baron, but we're not, so I guess we'll just go for the Swine King instead. So, do I want to bring you? Yeah, we're bringing you. Unequip. We'll bring the Plague Doctor. We need a healer. But I don't think I have any healers because my friend Jed died, so we don't have a high healer, so I guess we can't kill the boss yet. Unfortunate. But I'm not risking it. So we are probably just going to go with a less stressful dungeon. So we're probably just going to do this. So instead, we're just going to try to level up a few of these characters. There's me. I already died once. We're not bringing in the Jester, but I will bring the Antiquarian. I'll bring Mortarian. I'll bring her, and then who else is low level that I want to bring in? I guess we'll bring in her. Actually, no, we don't. We need a front line. Do we even have a front line I can send in? I guess we'll use her. She can do her heals, and so can Montarian, so... And it's a medium dungeon, it shouldn't be too bad. So I think this for like money and for possible deeds, so I can... Because I want to max out the skills before I send them out to die again. All heroes, sort. Such a good thing to do. Or healing. Always give healers that. Crit if... Well, that's just, again, just a terrible one. I guess more damage. I guess a mix of damage and protection. Where am I going? I keep all my little guys over here. Okay, Antiquarian. I gotta level you up again. Because I did have a high Antiquarian, but she died. Let's have that. Her. Mortarian. Debuff, skill chance, crit. I guess we'll take that, and then pretty sure we have another one. Got more dodge. Okay, I think we're good. We have some damage dealing with the occultist and the Hellion, who can attack backline if need be. And then what about... Okay, his skills he can use in the back. That's why we need him in the back. Then... Can you use your skills? Okay, you can use 2 skills, which isn't too bad. So we'll go with this. Not the best team, but it is only a medium dungeon. And this is mainly for money. So after this, I'll probably either kill a boss or go back into Courtyard. Here we go. Oh. I bring a lot of food because I always get a lot of hunger tiles. Which is basically your characters just being hungry and then you gotta feed them. We bring in 1 blood just in case because the occultist is... cursed with the Crimson Curse. And we'll take one of these. Here we go. Each dungeon has its own set of curios, and usually you want to bring specialized items for those curios, but I usually just bring a few of everything just in case.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Don't want that. You know what? Money. Oh. I gotta have the Antiquarian do everything. Alright. Nice. Okay, we got lucky. Yeah, the Antiquarian, let's have that be guarded. This artillery could be good, but let's pull. Let's pull. Get over now. Smack!
Confidence surges
There
as
we
the
go.
enemy crumbles.
Then we can do this. Debuff them. The only downside is the Hellion is basically our main damage dealer. Which I usually like to have 2 damage dealers, a healer, and then a tank. So this could be worse. Do I just want... What's the debuff? Minus dodge. Alright. Ah, of course I missed. Oof. What about the leper? The leper. If you saw the leper, that's my character in this game because I wanted to be part of it. And I've already died. But the main gist with the leper is he's probably one of the best classes in the game. Mainly due to the fact that he can be like the ultimate tank and he can also be the ultimate damage dealer. So like you can build leper however you want. Like he can absolutely like crit every hit, or he can be like insanely tanky.
The slow death, unforeseen,
But
unforgiving.
that's the character I chose to have my character be. But my first leper already died. His accuracy is pretty bad compared to other characters, but you can have like you can buff him to get like accuracy. Because I'm pretty sure there's like characters you can have that boost the accuracy of some heroes. Probably not Antiquarian, but the Plague Doctor I'm pretty sure also increases accuracy and damage. And if you have the Plague Doctor, like, and there's trinkets to increase accuracy for the leper, so there's ways to go around the bad accuracy. But my thinking is anything below like
80% chance to hit, that's like a 50-50 in my opinion, because I miss those type of attacks all the time. To me, it's just a 50-50 at that point. That's just how I play the game, because I see something, I'm like, oh, 75% chance to hit, let's hit, and then I miss. So, like, in my opinion, if it's less than 80% chance to hit, it's like probably a 50-50. Okay, this is a 50-50. It's not a 65, okay? All these are like 80% to hit, but this one, that's like a 50-50 in my head. Ooh, crit, there we go. That's what we like to see. But no, I do agree with you. His accuracy is pretty bad. But again, there's ways to work around it. You can get like a good quirk on a leper that's like +5 accuracy. You can give him like trinkets to increase his accuracy or buff him. So there's ways to work around it. But yeah, his accuracy is a bad thing, but it's like it's not that big of a deal if you know how to work around it.
Annihilated.
Like, I've had a leper that had like -5 accuracy already, and he was still getting like good hits in. So it's all luck based, but yeah, I do agree with you. His accuracy is probably the worst thing about him. But the good thing is, if he's a tank, you don't really need him to attack, so you can build him to be very tanky. He has a skill that increases his prot, and you can like get like high 60% prot with him, and that like he will just tank everything, so you don't even need him to attack if you're that concerned about it. So if you have accuracy things to like boost his accuracy, then try to build him damage and see how it goes. But if you don't, you can always just build him tanky, and he'll just tank every hit. You just need other heroes that can actually do the damage, but he can just face tank anything. But that's the good thing about Darkest Dungeon. You can build these characters however you want. Like, if you get like good enough trinkets, like you can just build your characters however you want.
The onslaught. Destroy them.
That's not a good one. I'm fine with that. No, I want the bust. I can always use the bus. Like that. Okay. There we go. And the good thing about Antiquarian is she is your money-making machine. The only problem is she doesn't do that much damage. She's not an attacking hero. She does have some offensive skills, but she is not a good attacking hero. But the one reason you bring Antiquarian on is for dungeons that you want to get a lot of money on, because she can get like special items that can stack a lot. So like she can get these, which are like 500, and she can also get another one that's like 1,000, and they stack. So it's always a good idea if you need a lot of money to like go in and bring in the Antiquarian, but you are like limiting yourself. So I'm moving this because like this is another one, and these stack, and that's like $1,200 right there. So that's like a lot of money. And so for her is more about money, but I less. Yeah, you're basically giving up a slot for extra money, which in certain cases, depending on your like the characters you bring, like that might be totally worth it. Like right now, I have 2 healers and a damage dealer. I can probably go through this dungeon relatively safe, even though I don't have a 4th slot, because the Antiquarian's there. And it's not like she's useless. She can do like dots and debuffs and stuff like that. It's just, since that's not how I usually play the game, for me, she's just there to get money. But you can make Antiquarian pretty strong. Like, she has high dodge, so you can basically have her be up front and just dodge everything if you build her a certain way. And she does pair well with the Man-at-Arms if you have the Retribution, because what you can do is you can have the Man-at-Arms do Retribution, so he does a riposte every time he gets hit, and then you can have the Antiquarian have the Man-at-Arms guard her, which like has, so there's basically like 2 slots where the Man-at-Arms is gonna get hit, and if he gets hit, he's gonna get the Retribution. So that's how I like playing with that team. It's just having Men-at-Arms just getting Retributions off all the time. I'm killing you first.
Destroyed.
So it's all about synergy. If you have a character that has like a riposte, which is basically them doing damage every time they get hit, like you can have Antiquarian place a guard on them so they have to guard her, and she can like, that hero can get all the like riposte that you want. So it's actually a good synergy to have if you go that way. So she's not completely useless. She just has her niche skills. Because she can blight, she can daze, she can do all of this. Oh, he's craving blood. Might as well give it. So see, okay, here's one thing for the Crimson DLC. See, now that his Crimson Curse has him like craving in those brackets, so now if I give him blood, he gets the Bloodlust effect, which these are the buffs that he gets. Plus 25% damage, plus 4 speed, and he has a lot more resist. So that's the thing with the Crimson Curse being like a double-edged sword.
Impressive.
Because he can, the debuffs and buffs can stack. So the Crimson Curse is like a buff and a debuff at the same time. Oof. Bam.
Obliterated.
And you do get more money if you're low torch. So you can go and like see this, you can snuff the torch. The problem I have with that is I don't like just giving, I just don't like the debuffs that you get, so that's why I keep it at Radiant Hot Light as much as I can. But it's not any hard, well, it is slightly harder, but if you're doing like a basic run and you want like the maximum amount of money, you're gonna have to snuff it out because you do get more loot. Ah, she's bleeding. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. I don't have bandages because I got rid of them. Okay, the thing is, we just need to gather the grain sacks. That's our thing, so I think we're gonna need at least 1 empty slot for those. This is the first time I'm doing like a quest like this. I'm not doing that. That's a pretty bad one. Okay, let's go down. Okay, nice. We can get some money out of this. That means we can get some more trinkets. Yeah, these stack. So, yeah, again, for her, it's like, it's all about money. At least for me, right now with her. I could have brung that food. Oh, well. Well, that's not what we need. I'm gonna use this torch. Ooh, another secret room. Nice. Also, a good thing for like dungeons like this, if you can scout ahead, you can see like where's the quest location. So for here, it looks the same as the Curio battle, but if you hover over it, like there's one of our quest locations right here. So we know that's like where we gotta go next. And another thing is, if you can scout battles, your characters will never be surprised.
So because there's a battle there, we will not be surprised regardless of if we didn't have any torch. So scouting is like, it's very strong. Also, we get to see the effects of antiquarian on an ancient artifact. Gosh, I can't English. Here we go. What do we get? And we get a lot more loot, baby.
Are often low on supplies.
I don't care. I'm taking all of this. Because this is an easy 3K right there. Just with that, we made over 10K with just that secret room. I am getting so lucky with these secret rooms. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, antiquarian, like with that, we just got like $2,000 right there. Same with like this. And these stack pretty high, so it's always good to like have a good team around her so that she can have like insane amounts of loot. Okay, we're gonna have the antiquarian do it. There we go. And another thing is, don't be too afraid of just abandoning quests if it's just too hard for you, because I've done it. I've had to do it many times. Because it's all about, oh yeah, okay. I did want him to do that, so for me it doesn't really matter. Ah, of course they dodge.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Do I do this? I want him dead.
As the fiend falls,
The
a faint hope blossoms.
Gosh, I love the Ancestor. He's by far my favorite thing about this game. Ah, man. Oh. I don't know. The Ancestor, just having him narrate just really makes this game like more intense, in my opinion. Especially when like a surprise crit happens. It just, ooh. Iron Swan.
Another one falls.
Okay. We gotta start poisoning you, boy. And he resists. Of course he does. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna have the Occultist try to heal the Vestal. The Occultist is very hit or miss, because he can heal you for 0, or he can heal you for like a freaking 20 heal at low levels. So it's like, for him, it's just a random dice roll. Heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
Oof. Wow, oh my goodness, she's just taking all the damage. Poor Vestal. My life for the crimson. I know he means blood, but why you gotta phrase it like that, my guy? You didn't need to phrase it like that. Debuff. And because he's debuff, he has no protection, and bam! Ooh.
A trifling victory.
I do want that.
But a victory nonetheless.
And it's always good to just give your characters free food if you don't need it. And since I don't need it, I'll heal her up with food. It's not the best way to do it. You know what, Vestal? Ooh. Got a buff. Aw, man. Wish I gave that buff to another character. Alright. Onward we go. And here's a fight that we are definitely not going to get surprised about because we found it. Get over here. Honestly, I should name this guy Scorpion, because he can just get over here if he can actually do it right. Light, and hopefully we get a easy kill here. Nice. That's what I like to see. Ooh, epic dodge. Alright, he's dead next turn. I hate blanket fire.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
This guy. Time for you to die. I'm not attacking that guy because he's gonna die. See?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Why you gotta hit me like that? Die. It's rude to
Remind
attack a
yourself that
lady.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alrighty. Hey, boss, you want to know a funny funny interaction you can do? Fernbergs. Instant resolve check. Ooh!
A moment
Oh
of
my
clarity
goodness.
in the eye of the
Oh, I got
storm.
lucky there. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, I was not expecting that. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, I'm getting lucky. I'm getting so lucky with that. But no, that's a funny interaction you can do. You can just burn Burks, and that's just an instant 100 stress right there. I found that funny.
A handsome reward
Okay, we gotta take these back.
for a task well,
Well
performed.
performed. I don't think we need shovels. So I think we're good. We got one. Let's camp. I gotta make more room.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Yeah. It seems like the only one we have is this. I always pick the prevent nighttime ambush every time as my first camp skill because I really do not like being surprised. Ooh, crit would be good. Sharpen that. And then we can do this for protection. Even though they're not religious, and then we can also do this for stress. No, it's only one companion. Random trinket. Do we have nothing else? We don't really have anything else. So yeah, let's see what we get. Well, that's trash.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, since I got rid of the shovels, we're not going to the right. Unless this... Oh, no. Oh, but that's a quest. Oh, man, they're really screwing me over there. Well, I guess we gotta go that way. I'm gonna leave these so we don't get hunger checks. But man, did we get lucky there. I was not expecting her to get focused. I was expecting her to just crack. You know what, Antiquarian? You're my new favorite in this party right now. I was not expecting that series of events. I got lucky.
The way is lit.
Alright.
The path is clear.
Please tell me
We
they
require
stack.
only the strength to follow it.
They do not stack. Okay, well, we don't need that. Yeah, it just sucks because you don't really want to backtrack because then your characters get like more stress because they're all like, why are we turning back? We gotta keep going. All right, he's passive again, so that's good. Let's see what's in this loot. Oh my gosh, just give me the money. Give me all the money. We don't really need this. Do we want the key in case... Well, we're not gonna get, like, anything good with that key, so it's probably not worth it. Why don't just get, like, a treasure chest right here. And then the next quest location's right here. Of course, we get a hunger check. This is why I always get a lot of food, because for me, I always get a lot. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have to make room for this, so I'm gonna get rid of the 4 food.
Otherworldly corruption.
I'm gonna remain, because there's always a chance we get more incredible loot. And then I can get rid of the torches. Now the real question, do we go take the battle up here, or do we go for the room battle? What say you, boss? Which way do you want us to go? Room battle, or do we take the hallway battle? Let's but it's pretty much like a 50-50. I mean, we're basically just doing it for money at this point. Room battle, okay. You're the boss. Alright, here we go. Antiquarian, oh my goodness. But no, that is just interesting. Okay, we're gonna use all our torches.
In Radiance,
Here we
may
go.
we find victory.
Let's see what we get. What's in here? Ooh, okay. Oh man, okay. We're going for ooh, crit, nice. That's what we like to see. Yeah, Focused increased her crit chance. She has like a 23% chance to crit. Why you gotta do... Oh. Oof. Okay, we're gonna kill her. Ooh, there's a crit. Oh, we're getting lucky with crits. Didn't get lucky there, but I'm fine with that. Okay, he's not infected. Here we go. Okay, he's dead next turn, so I'm just gonna focus on the others. Of course the Vestal doesn't dodge. Ooh. Man, Vestal's just taking a beating. Let's try to heal her. There we go, we're getting lots of crits. But she's bled. Unfortunate. Alright, so we don't have to worry about him because he's dead next turn. Let's focus on these guys. I'm just gonna keep letting her heal because that bleed is not good.
But never hidden.
There we go. No, I had my concerns with this party, but they held out. They did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how this dungeon turned out. Because we got lucky. We didn't have that many problematic battles. Picked up a few tricks. Ah, yes. But yeah, see, she has plus 10 accuracy and plus 10% damage because of that focused. But man, did I get lucky with that 50-50 right there. Heal. Can we get a final? Well, I'm devastating. Crit. Back to the pit.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. I'm gonna take the hallway battle in case we get any more loot. Let's see what happens. Ooh, great insight. Ooh, nice. We got a trait. We got a trait. Scouting chance in the Warrens. She has a weird assessment of quirks. Nervous bleeder. Well, good thing she's gonna lose that bleed by the time we fight the next battle. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna make so much money from this. Like, look at all this. Secret room, trinkets, like, this has been a good run for us. You know what? Let's see. Oh, just dull. Here we go. Okay, not a bad one. Yeah. Get over here.
Singular strike.
Is she dead? No, I don't. Nope, she's not dead. I mean, I'm fine with that. If she... Oh, she resisted it. Nice. She's dead next turn anyway. I'm just healing. Healing. There is a way to bleed a skeleton, but you see that resistance 200? That's not happening anytime soon. You need like Jester, and he needs like max stats, basically. And even then, it's like a 50%. Alright, well, she's dead, so it's not really worth it. It's the bleed for 2. Okay, that guy's dead.
Is the weapon that cuts
So the skeleton's the only one left. get debuffed. Of course, you attack the Vestal. Nice dodge with 9 dodge. Not bad. Be calm. Steal your mind. Ooh, she buffed. Ah, my goodness. Gotta love... When your characters have virtues, it's such a good thing to have.
Back to the pit.
Ooh, yeah. Good thing we stayed, because we got lots of money. Not a bad run. We did really good here. Alright, let's leave.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
Look at all that money. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Let's see what happens. Cove Tactician. More damage in the Cove. That's not really good for her, because she doesn't do that much damage. Minus 10% stress heal. That's not good.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms that yet untouched
Minus...
by the spreading calamity.
Ooh, we got lucky for this. And we got tons of money. And I still can't upgrade. Nice. Well, that's why we brought those things back. Come on. There we go. Let's get more of these. There we go. Let's do this. Bam. Now I don't feel too bad about upgrading everybody again. Because we got money. Lots of money. Rampart, Defender, Commander. How good does this get? I never really used that. Bellow. Minus dodge, minus speed. Doesn't crits received while marked. Not really worth it. I'd rather take the Defender. Because that is a good amount of prot. Alright. There we go. I want the stun. Let's get the stun. Man, I'm using all my money. That's pretty worth it. Got the stun, got the smite, got the Holy Lance. We could do that. There we go. Okay, we've wasted all our money. But we got a good amount of stuff done. We had all that money, so might as well just use it to upgrade all our high-level characters. It just sucks that we keep losing people. Yeah, see, I died on week 24, so I got me another leper. Here I am. There's the new me. And then my friend Jed died because he died in the freaking Crimson Curse, because it's hard, man. It's hard. What do we want? I guess we could take another occultist. Rename him Jed.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Let's look at all the stress. Do I want to de-stress anybody? No, they'll get passive stress resist. Alright. Oof. Well, we're going back in. Reynold. You. Judgment gets to do all that. Okay. I think... Let's get rid of this and get that heal called stun. I think that's going to help us. Okay. I want her to have like the most stun possible. So we're going to give her the healing, and then where's a stun chance increased? That's what I need to see. Do I have one that's more than 10%, please? Doesn't seem like it, so I'm probably just going to have to go with it. I want more stun. That's what we need. Then we need just anything with damage and crit. That's what I'm going for. No reason to have that since you can't really scout. More damage. And where's the blight chance? Blight. That's shield breaker. There we go. And then we'll go in here. Give him the move resist. Pretty sure they don't count to certain things. I don't think they're human anymore, are they? I don't think they are. If below, not really worth it. I mean, we could do that. He does have the stun, right? Yes, he does have the stun. Okay, I'm going for the full stun playstyle, which I don't usually do, but for this, man, I am just not having a fun time with this DLC. But we're going for it. We're going for it. This should be good. We have max everything. So if we can't do it, I don't know how we're going to do it. Yes. We're going in. We're taking all the food, because why not? Which is nice. Because it's all free. I'm taking 5 blood with us. I'll take 2 of these. Alright, wish me luck, guys, because I always lose heroes whenever I go in here, so. Where are we? Okay, we're up here. Are you Craven? He's Craven. Let's give him the blood. Who has the highest stress? Okay. There we go. Some stress heals. Not too bad. Pretty sure we need freaking keys. I'm going for that room battle. So, this might be your first introduction to the Crimson Court, but this DLC, the dungeons are significantly bigger. But because of that, you don't really need to bring torches. All torches do are curios and giving you like a small accuracy buff. And then you can go here and get like stress heals with the torches. So that's the difference between that for this. But the enemies here are significantly harder. Of course we get one. Okay. This guy needs to die first. I don't care about anything else. He needs to die. Die.
Devastating blow.
He is by far my first priority. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Damn it. Ah, I hate this. I'm fine with that. Ooh, dodge. Screw you. Wow, they're just guarding everybody, huh? I don't care. This guy needs to die.
As the fiend falls,
I have lost... He's the one that's killed practically all my characters in this DLC. He is the pain in the ass. Pick him. Bleed.
decimated.
Decimated. Of course they dodge. They always dodge. They always dodge. Not the best. You can still hit them. Bleed.
Destroyed.
Shadow fade. Kill the party, that's nice. Thirst. I already have the thirst. You're gonna get bonked. I missed. I guess I'll stun. 70% chance. And doesn't stun. Of course it doesn't. There we go. Poison. He's dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how life is taken.
Alright, not too bad. Guess we'll keep going this way, I guess. Alright, that's a dead end. Hunger, that's why we bring a lot of food. But no, basically we gotta look around and try to find a key. And then once we find a key, then we can open up and hopefully... Oh, of course we get this. But they're surprised. This is our chance to kill him. I don't care about this guy. He's not the best. This is the guy I care about. He needs to die. There we go. Crit. Or stun him. Do something. He needs to just die. I hate this enemy. There's no reason to do that. He's just gonna resist. Give me a best shot. Okay, that's a pretty good shot. Please don't do it again. Let's hope we can kill him before he does anything. This should kill. Okay, he is definitely going to die. Okay, we're good. Kill Marcus. Here we go.
Vigor is restored. Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah. It bleeds.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Bonk. There we go. Ah, 60% chance to stun. We'll go for it. Ooh, we got lucky with that. Bleed for me. Oh man, he is just okay, he's practically dead. I'm still gonna get that bonk bonk.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright, we'll see what this is. I don't think it's really worth it, but here we go.
A handsome reward.
Yeah, food. I'll take
for a
it.
task well performed.
I don't know if I would trust anything here, but I'll take the food. Food's good. Yeah. And the thing is, you don't get to see all the rooms, so you basically just have to explore everything and just see where do you go. Alright, that's just a dead end. Alright, I've practically done the top route a lot. Let's go to the bottom route. It's just a lot of walking. But yeah, this is a locked room, and we do not have a key for this. So we gotta find that key. Oh, she's wasting. Might as well give her blood. Or she's craving it. No reason not to. It's a good buff. Here we go. I don't... Those plants give you trinkets if you give them blood, but it's not really worth it in my opinion. I haven't found any trinkets from them that is worth getting. we're gonna have a battle, but we shouldn't be surprised since we found it. Alright, let's see what we get here. Anything new?
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'll take heirlooms. I'll always take them. It's always worth it. Okay. Well, we know who's dying first.
A powerful blow. A decisive pummeling.
Okay, if he's not dead this round, he's dead next round. Did you really have to hit her? I want him dead, so we're not letting him do anything. He is way too much of a risk. Read, I say, read, you heretics. Yeah, that thing's dead. I don't even know what that thing is. But it's dead either way. Here we go.
Soothed. Sedated.
Epic dodge. Lead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, yeah.
Their formation is broken.
For you, boss,
Maintain the
a tip I will say, if you ever if you end up doing this, you see that Chevalier that I always focus on in that battle? You need to kill him first every time. Because I've lost so many of my heroes to him. Because he just does an insane amount of damage. Always focus that weird enemy. You know what? I keep clearing my throat and I feel bad for you guys. There we go. Water. Money.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, here we go. Which rooms are we opening? Guess I'll just continue on here. Okay, I know who I want to focus on. I want to focus on him first. Because I'm pretty sure this guy can be pretty annoying. Alright, I think he's probably dead. Can you stop being a nuisance, Vester? Well, didn't stun her. Ugh, disgusting. How dare you? I have perfect manners.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I'm gonna bonk you really hard. Bonk.
Eradicated.
Heal! Ooh, crit. I do like how your heals can crit. It really makes it worth it. Uh-oh. Okay, not bad, not bad. Bleed. I'm gonna bonk you really hard. Bonk.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Not worth it. Alright, we haven't had any blight, so we're pretty good. Stress-wise, we're actually doing pretty well. Oh, you know what? What do we get? Ooh, money. Okay, well, we go back. And if there's nothing here, then we miss something, and I'll have to double take. Here we go. We gotta find that. It's gotta be somewhere. Hopefully it's not all the way in the up there, because I don't want to face two Chevaliers. And of course we gotta face two Chevaliers.
Well, we gotta kill one first. Better than nothing, but I want... We can at least stun one of them.
Precision and power.
I want one of them dead as soon as possible. Because of this. Those can... For me, those have like high crit chance. And they can crit for like 30 damage, and I hate that. So that's why I focus on that one. Can I even hit them from here? No, so let's try to get them to attack Reynolds. Heal. Not the best heal, but it'll stop us from dying, hopefully. This should kill. Okay, that one's dead. Now we can focus on this one. That's why I don't like these guys. And they stun, which is not good. Those are the reasons why you focus on the Chevaliers first. Bonk. Alright, one of them's dead. That's good. Unfortunately, we miss a turn there. Do we go for the stun? I'm going for the stun.
A singular strike.
For this, I'm willing to play with stuns, even though I don't usually like to. Just because I hate these enemies a lot. They are by far my worst enemy. Of course that doesn't kill. Ah. Come on. Please, Blight. I don't think that kills. I want him dead. He needs to die.
Give them no quarter.
Like, you can look at my older live streams and just see why I'm so gung-ho on that enemy specifically. I have lost too many heroes to that enemy. Well, this is a guaranteed kill. There we go. Okay, we're doing a lot better than all my other runs, so I'm pretty happy with this.
They can be beaten.
Guess we'll get rid of these. Just buff everybody. There we go. We will find that key. It's got to be somewhere. This is why we keep shovels. Okay, he's craving blood now. Might as well give him blood. And then I'll just save the rest for later. If we end up fighting the Baron. Let's get a stress heal on Reynolds. Help him out a bit. This is by far the smoothest this place has been for me. Of course, more. Let's go down.
Carelessness will
Hey,
find no clemency in this place.
Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna cut you really hard.
Annihilated.
I agree, Marcus. Might as well heal him up. Disgusting. For that, sir, I'm gonna bonk you really hard.
Obliterated.
I guess they're unholy then.
Foolish.
There's like a few enemies that I have like
Blow
no
and wither
idea
into
what
the
they are.
blood.
But I guess these count as unholy, don't they? Because Reynolds should not be hidden so hard, especially for these enemies. But I guess, yeah, I guess they would be considered unholy. I would. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, back
Back here we go. Yeah, there's no reason to give them blood. Actually, no, he... Okay, I misread. It's because he's bloodlusted, so he does more damage. Okay, not a bad one. Let's try to kill her first, because she's a stress dealer. Of course she resists both. Well, you can't resist a bullet, can you? Munch. Ah, red plague, really? Disgusting. Trouble. Be dazed by the light. I'm gonna bonk you really hard. Ooh. Man, they just really do not like her, huh? Yeah, they probably have high light resist. Guess we'll heal the party. Top off on heals. Cause a bleed, why not? Ooh, more blood too. That's nice.
A trifling victory.
Okay, yeah, we're having such a smooth time. Don't let this fool you, boss, and my other viewer in here, or other viewers. This is not an easy place to be. I've lost a lot of heroes going through here. Look, the key's gotta be somewhere. If I look in every room, it's bound to be in here. He's craving blood, might as well give him the blood. Give him the blood. Oh. Well, that's one way to get around. You know what? Let's go around. Yeah. Okay, we found the way around. That's nice. Might as well use this. More money.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, I guess we didn't need that key because we were able to go around it. Screw you, you never have any good trinkets. It's really not worth giving them blood. Ooh, curio. We'll find the boss eventually. Alright. There we go, shoot ya. Her blight chance isn't that bad. 130, it's like a 70% chance to do that. We could just kill her, yeah.
The ground quakes.
It's always best to get a guaranteed kill, in my opinion. And then we can, like, oh, unless they dodge. But we can still bonk them really, really hard.
Masterfully executed.
The only good enemy is a dead enemy, guys. Uh-oh. Aha, I dodged your weird meal. I'm gonna bleed you very hard. Dun, dun, dun.
Remind
Ooh,
yourself
we're
that
getting a lot of
overconfidence
stuff.
is a slow and insidious killer.
We're on the way to kill a boss that I've never killed before.
A hideous mutation.
Ah.
Unnatural and abhorrent.
Fuck. We do not have the party for this. Oh man, we do not have the party for this. We do not have that. Can't even bonk him.
Inspiration and improvement.
Alright, might as well just whack him.
I do not have the party for this boss. We might have to retreat. Unless I can somehow just base tank this guy enough. That's not good. Well, I'll take that good heal. That's not good. Yeah, there's none. This is not the party for this. We can still hit him, but yeah, this is gonna hurt. Yep.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Can we retreat? No. We do not have the party for this.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Yeah, we do not have the party for this. So I'm willing to fall back on that. I guess we'll just explore everywhere else. But yeah, I do not have the party for this boss. The problem with that boss is as you saw right there, he literally just attacked 3 of my characters and did like 30 damage to one of them, basically almost killing him. So the problem with that boss is, since I don't have anybody who can really move him, because he has a set actions that he does. He does the submersion, which gives him health back, and then next action he just does like the apex predator, which does insane amounts of damage. But the only way to stop him from doing that is to push him or to move him from where he is, so he doesn't do the apex predator. Because otherwise, as you could see, like, she was full health and she just took a massive 33 crit. So there's like no way for me to like kill that boss, because I don't have any skills that have him move. Like, none of these characters have a skill to move him off so he doesn't do that attack all the time, because he's going to do that attack every round. So unless I have characters who can move and control the boss, like, this is not the party for that enemy, no matter how much I try. So we're just going to see if we can go around him. If not, I'll just have to come back with a different squad, because that is just too much of a... I just can't kill that boss with this party. And if you saw his stun resist, it's like 100%. So I'm like getting no stuns. So it's just not worth it. I'm gonna lose one of my heroes, and it's not really worth to lose a hero. So instead, we're just gonna explore and see what's around. If there's nothing around and it's only that, then I'll just have to come back with a group of party members who can move this boss around so he doesn't do apex predator all the time. So yeah, that's the problem with that boss. You really need to build a party around moving the enemy. And I just don't have that party. This party is all about single targeted damage, because I wanted to face the Baron, but can't fight the Baron unless we kill that mini boss. Not the heal that I wanted. Vestal, not the heal that I wanted. But no, we'll just explore a little bit more. At least we know where the boss is. So we just need to make like a party next time we come in here that can handle him. But that's the thing. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, because of that boss, we're struggling now. Because I was not planning on fighting him with this team.
And to be fair, that's not
As
the game's
victories
fault.
mount,
It's me
so
for
too
not
will
planning ahead.
resistance.
So this is on me. I'll still explore because this team can still manage to explore everything and possibly find another key. Or maybe find another way around, who knows. But we cannot kill that boss. Not with this team.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
But we just need to regroup. Of course, we didn't get a surprise there. At least we got a crit off. Do we go for the... Yeah, we'll go for the blight. Oh, come on. Selfish. Of course.
Self-preservation is paramount at any
Let's
cost.
hope that I can get a kill off and fix my team right now, because my team is struggling. All because of that one move, the Apex Predator, has got me into this situation. Before then, we were doing pretty good, but because of that, just nah, man, nah. Yeah, here we go. This is why I don't like that guy. At least we didn't get stunned. Gotta heal the party. Gotta make sure my characters don't die. I don't want them to die. See, that's what happens. They can pass and it's not a good thing. To be fair, I don't really care about any of the other enemies. It's only that one enemy in the map. This is the only guy that I care about. Now that he's dead, I'm pretty happy with our chances to kill these guys. I'm gonna bonk you really hard. Just healing. But no, we just need to make a party that can kill that enemy. Shouldn't be too hard. I think we got a few heroes that can actually handle that. So we just need to like have heroes that can like move the enemy around. And there's a few heroes that can do that. The occultist can do it. The bounty hunter can do it. There might be a few others that can do it that I haven't seen yet. So we just got to build a team around that.
Sedated.
I mean, not much of a bad shuffle, but could have been better.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yields a key. We have a key
Finding
now.
the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And I think that's the key for there. But I'm still going to explore it to see if there's like another way around that boss. If not, we can just keep the key and just use it next time. But yeah, this game really does... Okay, seems like that's the only way we can really go. I mean, I could go that way, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. Alright. I guess we'll move to this room. Yeah, because that's where the boss is. We'll move to this room. Because I'm pretty sure we go back to where we left. So we'll go back to that room. We'll build a party, hopefully around the boss. And we'll either do that after this, or we might go and kill another boss instead. Like the Swine King. Because I do want us to kill a boss. But yeah, it's just unfortunate because this team just doesn't have any move effects. But again, we can just build a team around that. But yeah, if we don't move him, he'll keep submerging, getting his health back, and then he'll keep... And even when he's submerged, we are less likely to hit him, so it makes it even harder. But as long as we keep moving him, then he won't get his heal and he won't do the apex predator attack, which decimates our team.
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
Again, not the best, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Hey, we got hard skin. That's actually pretty good. At least, that's not a good one. That is not a good one. We don't like minus accuracy or minus damage. That's not good either.
Women and men,
Hey.
soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
But yeah, he doesn't have high accuracy. It's by far the lowest, but you can work around that. Okay, let's say we go back in. Who are we bringing in? We could bring him in. He does have the pull. That's a good one. And the knockback. That's a good one. So like this, he has the knockback and he has a pull. So Bounty Hunter is actually a really good character to have for the fight. So if we were planning on going back in, this guy would be our bread and butter. And then we could bring him, and he has this rampart, so he can like knock back. So if we did his skill rampart, we would actually be able to do that, which I might do. And just have 2 bounty hunters and then somebody in the back line or something that can like... but we don't have an occultist that's hot. We do have him. We do have him. You know what? Screw it. We can do that. We can do this. We can kill that boss. We just need to make sure that his skills are completely good. So, let's upgrade that. Upgrade the heal and this. And then we can go here into weapons and armor. Make sure everyone's fully stocked up. And we can trade, we can sell trinkets if we don't need them. If we really need the money. So what I'm thinking is, okay. Do they both have those skills unlocked? Santiago. He does have both. Okay, and then does he have them? He has, yes, he does. Okay. We can do this. And we can knock down his prots. I think if we do it this way, we can beat the boss. So if we go in there, but should really help our teammates a little bit. Oh, this is just bad, but this is worse. Okay, I'm not gonna stress heal them because I think they're fine. And we kind of need the money, so... First, we're bringing him. He's gonna be the face tanking. He can... Oh, we need to unlock his rampart before we go in. Okay. Yeah, we need that rampart. So instead, we're not gonna do command. We're gonna instead do rampart and just level that up. Less money, but I think we can still make it work. And this is just to kill the mini boss. I don't think this team can kill the main boss, but we'll have to see. Okay, he can go there. He can go there. Oh no, the top guy, Santiago, can go there. This guy has marks, so he can go back there. And then we have the occultist, who can do main heals and do the push and pull. So I think we can do this. Guess we'll do dodge for him, because, yeah. Yeah, just give him all the dodge, because I don't want him getting hit. And then for him... What's the movement? 130. I want to increase the movement abilities for them, so... Anything that increases move chance. Move resist. Move resist. Move resist. Ah, that's the musketeer. That's our arbalist. Ah, okay, move chance. That's what we need. Actually, let's give it to second row. You're... Actually, you're front... Where are you? Okay, you're second row. Yeah, give you the movement ability, so you should be able to instantly move them all the time. And let's make it so... we don't want that, because he'll lose speed. That thing's definitely not human. So instead... We'll do this, because it's technically high torch, so he's fast, and he's going to be able to move him. And then, this man can just be the damage-dealing son of a gun. We're not doing that, because that's not going to do well for him. Oh man, we don't have much in the way of just damage dealing. Because I did lose a lot of trinkets because my characters died. Problem, I'll take... No, because it's only good at the start. Debuff chance could be good. I'm really trying to figure out a good skill for this. We're gonna go with this for the debuff skill. So he's gonna do a lot of damage and he's gonna debuff. And then finally we have him, and he's just gonna be the tank. That's what we're gonna do for him. Stun chance. More protection, I guess. Okay. Let's get rid of command, and we're gonna do rampart, because he can at least, if he's in the front, we can have a bunch of characters just punch him really hard. And then I'm pretty sure these guys, he can do. Oh no, they can't. Oh no, he can. He can do come hither, and then the one and second. Santiago, another one of my viewers, he can do uppercut and hither whenever he needs to. So we're good. And then also he can mark, which is minus protection. So I think we can manage. If we go to Martarian, he has the weakening buff. That's good. Okay, yeah, this team should be able to kill that boss. This is the level of thorough you have to be to kill some bosses. And we're just here to kill this mini-boss. This team probably can't kill the Baron. I'm just doing whatever. Oh man, we're not... we can always sell stuff. It's all in. How do we... Okay, we just need 2. We'll bring 1 for... this. Okay, here we go. If this team can't do it, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Oh, come on. I pressed adventure. Come on, game. Actually, we don't really need that many. Like maybe 1 of everything. Yeah. Because this team's just there to kill the boss. So we don't... I keep pressing the wrong button. We'll just go with a full stack. Do 1 that. 1. Okay. Let's press the right button this time. But no, our team is entirely here to kill that one boss. So if this team can't do it, I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna have to like do research on how to kill this boss at this level. But yeah, let's make sure everybody has the skills that we need, because this is actually pretty big. We don't need Bellow. We'll take Defender so we can increase the protection. And then we got the skill. We got the skill. And then, okay. Here we go. Here we go. We can do this. And he's craven. Let's just give him blood. Let's do this.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
I mean, not terrible. He dodged. Okay, that's good. He's already marked, but I guess we can mark him again. Retribution. Can't really do anything. So we're just gonna move him forward. Get debuffed. Come on. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I think we can hit him once. There we go. And the good thing about bounty hunters is they have a increased percentage to attack and big, like, heavy enemies. Oh, man. Let's heal. He's submerging. I'll give him a heal, but as long as we can do something to stop that. Uh-oh. Okay, not the best, but could have been so much worse. Get over here. Not a good heal. But he's defended, so it's fine. Big hit. That is also a big hit. That's not good. Think you can do that to my friend? Get back. That's a good heal. We're doing good. Can't pull him, so we're just gonna uppercut him. And he's stunned. That's good. And then we're gonna pull him back. Get back here, boy. Retribution. Okay. As long as the occultist is doing good heals, we're doing good. We're gonna bonk you really hard. Come on. Okay, well... Oh, come on. Why is our accuracy so bad? Oh man, okay. Ah, not good. Pull him back. And he's marked. Damn it, I can't pull him. He's gonna get that off. Unless... No, you don't, bitch. Get stunned. Yeah, when he does that move, I think Lurking Fear, then you know he's going to try to do Apex Predator, because he's getting ready to do that, I think. Ah, that's a good crit. This is not good. Ooh, this is why we have high dodge. Smack! You're dying today. You're dying today. Keep moving him. Ah, he resisted. Alright. Oh, that's not good.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Okay, kind of don't want Santiago to die, because he's actually one of those that actually watched one of my streams. So I kind of want to keep Santino alive. But that's going to be difficult. Stop. Keep missing, but we can keep hitting. Every miss is just a new hit about to happen. There we go. That's what we wanted. The full crit. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to get him out of there. So we're going to uppercut him. Get out of there. Come back here. I'm going to bonk you really hard, bonk. But this is practically how the battle has pretty much goes. Can we do this? Probably not, because he's... Yeah, it's gonna miss. But he's still stunned, so he's not gonna do anything. There we go, that's a good hit. Ah, he still gets it off. Only this time it wasn't that big of a deal. Bonk. Yeah, this battle is all about patience. Keep getting high hits in when you can. That's all you can really do. And keep moving him around, because otherwise he's... Do we go for the kill? We're going for that kill. Ah, it's not a kill. Ah, he's submerged. Well. Get bonked.
Well struck.
There we go. Get back here. Who said you couldn't leave? Uh-oh. How dare you? Bonk. There we go. That's how you kill that boss. Ooh, musketeer. Not the best,
They
but
can be beaten.
could be good. You are sure this box holds something? We can't use that. Might as well. Hard fought reward. Do we go forward? Probably not. I just wanted to kill that boss. Yeah, we killed that into a purse. You know what? That was totally worth it. But I think now that we killed that mini boss, I think we're good. I don't really want to fight the Baron with this team. There's a lot of movement abilities and stuns. I guess we can keep going. But we don't really have a good healer. And you can't really heal in the boss fight, so... I guess we'll keep moving. If we find the boss, we can always just retreat. Watch this be the boss. No, no, it's not the boss fight. That's good. Ooh, it's another locked room. Okay, well, we'll probably progress. Yeah, we'll keep going. I think this team, we're stressed out. Probably not worth it.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure.
But we did what we set out to do. We killed the
Trouble
crocodile.
yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice.
We do not have any money, though. Damn it, I just sold it. Ah, come on. I was going too fast. So we got a trinket, but I accidentally sold it. Unfortunate. Ah, this is why we do this. This is why we do this. Oh, well. It wasn't that good of a trinket anyway. And we just got all our money back, so that's fine. You know what? Let's kill the Swine King. I think we can do that. Can't we do that? I think we can. Let's look around. Let's see what we get. Damage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. The Sun Ring's not bad. What do we get? Not really worth it, so probably not this one. I really don't like that. Ancestor. Ooh. But I don't think we're good enough to do a champion level dungeon yet. I guess we can do Cove, do a quick Cove dungeon. It's easy. And then we can kill the Swine King after that. Because I do want to finish this off with a actual boss fight. So yeah, might as well. Actually, no, we don't have anyone who can do this reliably. That's a tank, so I guess we'll have to kill the Swine King. Who do we want to bring in? I guess we'll bring him in. He can bleed. We could do this. Who's going to be our tank? Yes, Sans. Sans can be the tank. Yeah, because he can do this. And then I guess we can... No, we need a healer. We need a good healer. Oh, let's bring him in. He did pretty good. Alright, this is our team. We might end up fighting the Fanatic. So, could be worse, but it's worth doing. There's more dodge, and then his dodge thing. Give him all the dodge. Bleed resist, not really worth it. Instead, let's do this. And then we'll get the bleed thing. And then for you, the damage as well as the thing for less stress because you're going to be transforming a lot. Okay, where is our boots? I know we have boots somewhere. There they are. And then I guess we'll take this. Any tips for the Prophet? I ran away. He was too strong. Okay, the thing with the Prophet is he isn't... The problem with him is he's all the way in the back, so the good thing to do is to have at least have a skill with every character who can attack the back line. Because otherwise the only way to really get to him is by killing the pews. And the first two are doable, but the last one is too hard. So you basically want to focus on having a lot of damage dealing enemy heroes that can do attacks in the back. So things like Highwayman. Having a Highwayman be able to shoot him every round is good. So like Highwayman giving him pistol shot and just having him just constantly shoot. Same with Grave Robber. She has skills that attack the back line. So having these two characters would probably help you a lot. And then having a healer, because the thing is, your characters can go into Death's Door all the time. All you have to do is just keep healing them out of it. So as long as you have like a Vestal that can constantly do like a group heal every time they're in like Death's Door, or like at least every round, then it's good. And also, the main reason he's difficult is because of the falling ceiling, because that does like a lot of damage. But the game does this like ray of light that lets you see where that damage is going to be. So if someone's in Death's Door, you can like move them or like switch them out to like a hero that isn't in Death's Door and tank the blow. Or you can have them have high prot or dodge, and then they can either dodge that attack or they can just face tank it. But you need to have heroes like the Occultist and heroes that can do a lot of damage in the back line. Or you can have a Hellion who can have like Iron Swan and just keep them in the back line and just keep doing that. Basically, you just need to focus all your attacks on him, unless you want some of the like pews, but the pews are just like basic added money that you can get. So the best I can do for you is you can try to stun him, try to like focus on like backline damage, like again the Hellion, the Highwaymaster, and the Grave Robber, or even like dot damage with the Plague Doctor with the Plague Grenades. You just need to do as much damage. You just need to burn him down as fast as you can, because those hits, they do add up after a bit. But the best I can do is have like because there's no real... The best I can do is have a Hellion at front with Iron Swan, and then have a Highwayman and Grave Robber in like 1 or 2, and then finally have the backline be a Occultist who can do like massive heals, but can also do like artillery weekend, so he does less damage, and possibly pull, but I don't know if you can pull him. So I hope that helps you, because that's like what I do for the Prophet. Just high damage, high backline damage, and just go to town on them. Move characters around if they need to tank a hit. But that's the best I can do for that boss for you. I would show you how to kill him, but I've already killed him, and that's the strategy I use. So I hope that works out for you. But I think we got our team, and we're gonna kill. And if you want to watch a boss, this Pig Swine or Pig King, I can show you the strategy on how to deal with him when you come across him. We'll bring some blood. I might do a blood run soon because we're running low. I guess we'll do like 3 because we have 3 people. We might get the Fanatic.
My first attempts at summoning
Here
were
we go.
crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
So this is the Swine Prince.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Now the problem with this is it's a 50-50, because here's another tip for you, boss. Whenever you're going to kill a boss, the boss is always going to be in the furthest room. So it's either going, for me, that's either going to be in the bottom right or the bottom or the top right. So I'm gonna go through the medium to try to get as much scouting chances as I can to see which one is actually the boss. Alright. Ooh, they're craving. They're craving. Here we go. And I do like Abomination because he has all his skills at the start. It's just different. So let's do this. Big boy, but with a big slam. Okay, we probably shouldn't have him transform because he can only attack from there. Okay, so not the best use of a team. At least they can kill him.
A faint hope blossoms.
Heal. Alright, I did not pick the best team for this. Yeah, I did not pick the best team for this. Yeah, not great. Here we go. I mean, we can still make it work.
Their cursed champion falls.
Ooh, I've slain 1,000 enemies.
Impressive haul. If you value such things. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, not too bad. I guess we'll go. Yeah, this is not the best team. I should have picked a better team. But we'll make it work. Ah, of course they resist. Let's attack. Eradicated. Holy
Confidence
Lance.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, I guess we can make it work with this. Bonk. There we go. Debuffing. Bleed. That's not
To a
good.
killing blow.
Okay, this team is just going to be weird. Holy Lands, headbutts. That's the team comp. Headbutt.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, come on. Come on. Ah, seriously? Here we go. Here we go. There's a lot of curios here. We do need to do this. And everyone practically has the curse already, so... Wait. You know what? Let's try this. Does not work. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I do need to kill these guys. Gotta kill this guy first, because he can run away. damage.
Decimated.
Wow, he does a lot of damage. Yeah. Holy land.
Impressive.
Headbutt. Healing. Bleed.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Holy Lance.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We'll take that. Yeah. Okay, we got another invite. He's Craven. We'll give it to you later. Money. Oh, well. Might as well use food to heal my people up. Yeah, that's fine. Take some gold, take that. Okay, here we go. Open this up. Can't use it. Be Craven, he's Craven. Ah, we didn't get a scouting chance. Ugh. There we go.
Struck.
At least one of them's dead. Ayo, dodge.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Ooh, good thing he dodged that. Didn't take a ball to the face. Ah, unfortunate. You we bonk. You're gonna get bonked. I'm gonna hit you really hard. There we go.
A death by inches.
Oof. That blight gonna kill him? Yes. So let's just whack him. Alright, I think we did it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ah, he dodged. Killed him.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Gotta take these. Oh, we got the scouting. Where is it? Ooh, and a secret. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many secret rooms. But I don't have a key. Probably should have kept my key, shouldn't I? We don't need that food. I swear, we're getting like so many secret rooms. But we know where the boss is. I'll probably do this boss and probably call it for the stream. So I'll at least get to be able to show you how to generally go about killing the Swine King boss. Ugh. Ah. Rain blood. Alright, well he's not dead, but he's going to be next round. Bonk. Oof. Hey, we dodged it. Why do they keep dodging that? Dodge
The
that,
ground quakes.
you bitch. I mean, fine. Not beneficial, but could be worse. Ah, jeez, he's just stressing everybody out. There we go. Heal. Bonk.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Speed. I don't think we need a shovel. We don't really need any thing. Alright, we're going to rest up, we're gonna buff, and then we're gonna kick the boss's butt. Booty cheeks.
Huddled together,
Do that,
furtive and vulnerable.
so that they get some stress
Rats in
healing,
a
because we already
maze.
got a lot of food. That'll help. Okay, so no, we're not gonna have any stress. Or any nighttime ambushes. Might as well do psych up. Some stress, but not too bad.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ah, man, I got rid of that. Oh well. Let's investigate. Ooh, okay. Let's get going. Heirlooms. Nice. Some more deeds. We don't have a key, so we can't really open this up and get like tons of items, but we can get something out of it.
A fortune.
Not the
waiting
worst.
to be spent.
Basically half of what the tetrahedron is worth. But let's buff everybody. Let's make sure we got that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, here we go. Actually, let's switch everybody to their ranks. It's a weird composition, but we'll work with it.
It is a travesty. A blundering mountain of hatred
Okay.
and rage.
Okay, so for this boss, you can see that it's one huge enemy with a small guy behind him. The big thing with this is that the small guy will mark people on your team, and then the big guy is going to hit them. And you might think, oh, well, we can attack the small guy and get him to stop marking us. But if you do that, then he gets insanely buffed and mad, and then he's just going to just destroy your team. So it's best to always focus on just the Swine King, because that way his attacks are like, how you say, controlled. So it's best to just face tank the Swine King, because he only has a lot of health. He doesn't have any defense. So if you can do that, this enemy goes down pretty hard. See, he marks, and that shows me that he's going to attack my Mortarion first. I'm not gonna go forward, I'm just gonna kill him. Let's move forward. He also will stun some of my team, but it's not too big of a issue. Rage. Can we get another crit? We can.
Devastating blow.
I like how I'm making this incredibly easy, because with only 2 attacks, this guy's already almost dead. Trust me, this boss usually takes longer. I just got lucky with the crits. And we can debuff him, so he does less damage when he attacks. Bam! But yeah, most of the time, bosses have like a set strategy that you just need to work around. And with this boss, it's, again, that small guy just being a nuisance, but it could be worse. Headbutt. Yeah, now he's marked both my front lanes, so this guy's probably going to do a lot of damage. And that one heal does not work out for me. It's marked and bam. See, hard, heavy damage.
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Ugh, I don't know. I don't want to know either. Now it's just Wilbur here. Goodbye, Wilbur. Goodbye.
Obliterated.
Ooh, we got a blueprint too.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, yeah, we did pretty good. I know I made that boss fight look easy, but it can be a big problem if you don't have high damage dealing heroes like I just did. I don't know. Do we want to stay? Do we want to go for that treasure room? I kind of do. Kind of do want to go through there. No, I think we're good on money. We got a lot of money. Alright, let's go. Not a bad dungeon. Not the best, but could be worse.
An eternity of futile struggle, or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
Alright, I think that series of dungeons is probably a good place to leave off. So, again, boss, all you have to do is just, again, do your best to go with this tips I was mentioning with focusing on the back line and switching heroes out if they need to, but I do hope you're able to kill the Prophet, and I showed you basically an easy version of the Swine boss. Because the thing is, with this game, there's like 3 bosses for each area, or 2 bosses, but they just get harder and harder as you level up the dungeons. So usually if you find a strategy for one, it usually works out if you fight the boss again but at higher levels. So this is where I'll probably call the stream, but to let you know, I do stream every week, every Sunday at this time usually, so if you want to come back and tell me how goes your dungeoning runs, then I sincerely welcome it. But I hope to see you guys next week. And I hope you guys have a fantastical weekend and see you next week, hopefully. Thanks for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. So, see you guys later. Yep. Hope to see you Sunday. Peace.